What up? What up? Just just 350 JP in the house. What's up? I'm on my way back. Got to go work through my classes anyway. I just got off of my channel talking to these haters and stuff, And it's a trip, man. It's a trip. These guys act like they need a vagina so they can have something black and hard going up in it. You know what I'm saying? Or they seem like they're jealous because they ain't got it. Got one, you know what I'm saying? It's a trip, man. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. Anyway, the name of this is going to be It's Your Right. Okay, I don't know what's going on and everything, but I think brothers and sisters, you might want to start becoming real Americans, taking up arms, learning about weapons and stuff like that. And what I mean by real Americans, I mean, take full advantage of the rights and stuff, quote unquote rights and stuff that you're given, buy weapons, learn how to use them. There are a bunch of videos on YouTube teaching how to use weapons. There's a lot of states that allow people to wear, a lot of states that allow people to have concealed weapons or buy weapons and stuff like that. Just become a good citizen, learn, buy those weapons that you can, learn how to use them, join gun clubs and stuff and learn how to use them and load up. Because what I'm saying is that if just in case if we have a foreign invader, and I'm not talking about Ku Klux Klan and stuff like that, but I'm serious. If they have foreign invaders or someone decides to just come through your town or whatever and start shooting up things or invading the United States, most of the country, a lot of people are just not prepared for anything like that. And maybe a lot of places down south and a lot of these, I wouldn't necessarily give credit to them all, but what I'm saying, like Ku Klux Klan areas and stuff. But there are a lot of people out there who can handle themselves, but there's too many of us who can't. And if you got a whole neighborhood that's ready, that take exercises up, for foreign invaders or whatever, you know what I'm saying, then they'll be prepared. And I'm not even saying being prepared, because if a foreign invader comes, they're gonna have body armor and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying. And if they're really good what they're doing, they can come through and do all kinds of stuff. But I'm just saying, just being prepared and stuff, because America, can't always depend on just the military and stuff. Even though you're a civilian too, and it's your right to protect this country also. Regardless of what the citizens in the country are saying and things like that. So please do that. Another thing you want to do too is stop with these haters and stuff. Like on YouTube, I make my comments and stuff. But if you're gonna make comments and stuff, make some intelligent comments and things that'll make them think, or just don't comment at all. Don't instigate more hate and stuff like that. As far as threaten them and things like that, and even in your neighborhoods too. Because what's going on is these people and stuff that instigating this racism and stuff, and that's profiting from it and stuff. All you're doing by playing along is just keeping jobs, future jobs for the police force. Guys 10 years old fighting with another black guy, white guy and black guy, or white guy and Chinese guys, because everybody's minorities. They're getting tossed in jail and stuff. And fighting with them and stuff, and then they grow up, and of course, if they're in their own little town or whatever city, of course they're going to be the first selected to become a police officer. They'll grow up with all this hate, that they've acquired from talking to non-white kids and stuff that's been growing up and things like that. And when they get out in the streets and they see the non-white kids, they're just going to beat them up and get them behind bars, do things. And if your police chief is like that, or could be one of them brothers and stuff that just protects his own because he trying to protect his job instead of doing the right thing, they're not going to do anything to stop it or anything, and it's up to you to change this stuff. So if you're going through, like cops coming through your neighborhoods, and if they beating you down and stuff like that, what you do is just try to see what you do, some actions and stuff. I mean, if they come through and stuff, you just look at them, don't give them no evil face, just smile at them. A smile is much more threatening than a frown anyway. At least a smile, they don't know what you're thinking about. They can stop and ask, and why you smiling, say it's a nice day. It's good to see that another American has a job, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. I mean, there's intelligent things, and they might, they get upset and beat you up or whatever. It's fine. But what I'm saying is, don't, stop harvesting for the future and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You might want to just go on and, go to your local police station and, write a letter, have a lot of people sign or whatever, and, give it to the local police station and say, hey, are we your enemies? I know, are you here really to kill us? Because this is what we're thinking. This is the way your officers are acting and stuff like that. And you guys put this on YouTube, post it up on Twitter, the answers they give, because the mass media can really change a lot of things. And if these guys are acting like this and stuff, then you can go to the mayor, you can go to the your governor and stuff like that, and really say, hey, what's going on? We're supposed to be Americans, all that racism and slavery and stuff is gone, what's going on and stuff, and they might not say anything, but like I said, you got a lot of media and stuff what you can do to use that. Because when I was young too, I was gonna do that, but when I was in Venice, but I actually did not ever have any problems with police officers. In LA, no matter where I went, if they stopped me, I never got beat down. I was still talking and stuff. But like I said, it was my vocabulary. The vocabulary I used wasn't, I guess, it wasn't, how can I say? It wasn't personal. I could be talking about them and their actions, but it just didn't hurt. It wasn't like a personal attack, and stuff like that. And I mean, I was surprised a lot of stuff I said. My friends were like, well, how can you just say that to them? I'm just like, I don't know, but it was just the language, that I used and stuff. And, so it's really important that you do that. These weapons and things to really start studying, and you can change, like right now, so, this black men and black women thing that's going on is really serious. I didn't know how serious it is, but it's kind of serious and stuff, but you're a black man. If these black women want to go off and marry other guys and stuff, that's fine, because they're going to treat these guys exactly the way they're going to treat you. Because one thing it's not how you doing when you're happy and stuff that makes a relationship. It's things that you do. It's what you do when you're bored or the love is gone and things like that. And when they start arguing and stuff, I mean, just because a black woman marries somebody that's white or Asian doesn't mean she changes her personality. It just means that for that while the time is going good, she might treat him a little better than she's going to treat you. And because of the way, if you two are together and stuff, the way that their arguments and stuff like that, and the comments that you might say to her, because you know her culture and you know her, you just know about black women and stuff, you can say those things, so then she can always, say, oh, that's true, and she knows me and stuff like that. But, they dating these Asian guys, and these Asian guys don't know anything about these women, only what these women tell them. They can say, well, I grew up in the neighborhood and all that, that's fine too, but, their grandparents, they didn't have to grow up, listen to what their parents or their grandparents saying about how white people treat them during slavery and all that stuff. And sure, I'm sure Asians probably had their problems and stuff coming up too. But, I'm sure we're a whole lot better than what we had to go through. And a lot of these guys out here, they talking crap and stuff about being with black women. Oh, black men, I got black women. Well, that's good, Hey, that's fine, But we know what you're going through. We know what you're going through. And eventually, things are going to happen. They might stay together, because because some people just stay together because they don't want that to ruin. Because if Asian men can't be with, if an Asian man don't have enough pride to love his own women, and he's chasing black women and stuff like that, and I shouldn't even say that pride or anything, but if they can't find an Asian woman, that they want to marry, I mean, that's something strange, because when you look at it, I mean, this black and Asian thing kind of popped up real quick, whoever heard of Asian women and Asian men having problems, they were like supposed to be the perfect couples and to stay together and everything. And sure, they say in Asia the women are subjected to their men and stuff, but I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine an Asian man who want a woman that's not submissive, not subjective, but submissive, I mean, and stuff like that. Here, let me